As the housing market remains tight and maybe some of those supply chains are loosening up a little bit, some folks are thinking, well, maybe I'm not going to move, but I want to make improvements to my house. Whether it is redoing a kitchen, bathroom, putting new siding, windows, roof, or adding square footage, an extra master suite or new master suite to a house, how do we go about financing this? A topic we've spent a lot of time on the past speaking about, and all of a sudden, we're starting to see more and more clients wanting to finance significant home improvements. Several ways to go about this. One would simply be to use your credit card, and that's probably not a good option, as we know those rates are continuing to go up pretty significantly. The next go-to thing would be a home equity or home equity line of credit, but we often run into the situations where we don't have enough value in the house in its current situation to pull equity out to do that, because we need to worry about, or we need to think about, I should say, the value of the house as complete, and base the loan amount on that, what we call loan to value. The percentage the loan is the value of the house, and oftentimes that would get really high without the improvements. Hence where we come into renovation loans. Some people think of these as construction loans, but they're really slightly different. They're an animal where you've got an existing house and you're adding to. So what we would typically do there is not do a second mortgage home equity loan, but refinance the first mortgage kind of as the acquisition cost, and then pay for the improvements from the funds of that loan. So those funds that are being used for the improvement will actually sit in an escrow account and be drawn as the work is complete. So to do these, you need to have a contractor who's licensed and reputable, and that person will typically be underwritten as well. So we want to make sure that house is complete and being done in a quality workmanlike manner. So just some of the logistics here is we base that loan to value off of the completed project. So it's kind of like if we were to build a house, we would get an appraisal done as to the completion. That would be done up front. Also would have that contract in hand with the general contractor. We typically will put in a 10 to 20% contingency factor in there, which we can use to pay the principal balance down, or maybe buy some appliances at the end if we don't use it. So it will allow somebody to lock in an interest rate up front for those improvements, not worry about the fluctuation of things that they may have on a home equity line of credit. Get closer to a normal interest rate. It really will be a normal interest rate. We can go into a 30-year fixed rate product, a 15-year fixed rate, a 22-year fixed rate product, a 5-year fixed rate product, or some adjustable rates are available as well. So you don't have that risk of worrying about interest rate. Now, let's say part of the cost of you've got to go through includes you having to move out of the house because the renovation's so extensive for a while. We can add some of those costs into what's being financed. So that will help ease cash flow. Anyway, if you've got any questions about renovation financing, financing home improvements, give me a call. Take care.